Hello there. Hi, welcome. My name is Katie Adler, and I'm of English with Katie, my Answer Plus Plus three-step method that you can use to become an exceptional speaker of English in conversation, if that is your goal. And that is the topic of tonight's webinar. I really want to focus on you and you taking control of your English language learning, which in Japan, and I am in Japan, I'm in Tokyo, is on Japanese learners of English. And there are some special qualities that each culture brings to learning a language. And Japanese learners of English do bring special qualities to learning English. So my focus today is on helping you make the most every time you approach English, whether it's in a conversation and you're talking and communicating and engaging with people, or if it's in a lesson. Maybe it's a Skype lesson. Skype lessons are very popular now, and they are a great way to learn English. Maybe they're a one-on-one lesson in person, or a group lesson online or in person. But there are things that you can do to have a great lesson that gets you what you want for learning and speaking English. Now, that's something that you have to decide. That's something that you have to think about. What do I want for my English? How do I want to improve? Now, my Answer Plus Plus three-step method is step 1, Answer Plus Plus basics. You can take anything, a conversation question, a word you're studying, or a grammar point, and use the Answer Plus Plus basics, the mind map, and then timing for your speaking. I have a 1-week Answer Plus Plus online classes coming up at the end of July. I would love for you to join my class. And with the class, you get a 30-minute private one-on-one lesson with me. So please, we have so much fun. I enjoy it. I'm in the classroom all the time, responding, answering, posting pictures, helping you to understand about preparation and helping you to understand how to speak like a native speaker. Very important. The Japanese culture for communication is quite different than the English culture for communication. And it's important to understand those differences. So I am going to screen share. First, I would like to say welcome to everybody. And let me check the page here and see how everything's going. Oh, hi. Oh, nice to see everybody here again. Hello. Yay. Thank you so much for being here. Now, I do understand some people are chat people. Some people are not chat people. And that is perfectly okay. I completely understand the differences for people about that. So I am going to get my presentation all set up. Now, what I show you tonight, you will get a copy of all of this stuff. I'll be emailing the copy of it to you. So don't worry. Not that you would worry. Oh my goodness. All right. So let me get this up and then we will get started. So the key point again is how you can make the most of every opportunity that you have for either being in a conversation, being active, or for being in an English lesson, whether it's online or in person. It's really taking control and being the master of what you want to do and what you want to accomplish. So let me get my document set up here. And I hope you all had a great day. I had actually a very good day. Cleaning. I'm always cleaning. I'm always cleaning. Oh my gosh, I'm always cleaning. That's hilarious. But I am. That's a part of life, isn't it? But it's a good part of life. So that's great. Oh, I'm going to get my glasses because I'll have some print that I need to read and it might be too tiny for me. Thank goodness for glasses. That's a great thing. All right. And let me get my, oh, hi. Someone says hi. Show says hi. Hi. Oh my gosh, isn't the internet fun? I just love it. All right, so I'm going to have to share my screen here. And how do I do that? I remember. I guess I don't remember. All right, there we go. Share screen. My share screen is not working. Why is that? Oh, there we go. Huh? Share screen. Why is my share screen not working? That's interesting. Okay, let me see. The only other time my share screen didn't work. Just a minute. Wow. Okay, this was unexpected. This has never happened before. I kind of need my share screen so that I can share with you. Wow, I'll tell you what, last week I had a problem. Well, Marion was not able to use her microphone. We did get that fixed. So next week we are having our seminar. And now my share screen is not working. I'm clicking on it and I'm looking. Thank you very much for your patience. Let's see. I'm on a showcase. Screen share. Why is that not working? I could sing a song. Woo! No. All right. If my screen share is not working, that cannot be helped. The only thing I can think of is my other computer, but that wouldn't do anything. Okay, so, wow, this is really weird. It's just stuck. And I cannot, I can't come out. No, don't open Webinar Jam. Oh no, don't do that. Oh, I pushed a button. Okay, good. Okay, so let me go through my points with you, and then I am going to send you this. Oh, thank you, Sho. I appreciate that. Yeah, that is the last thing that I expected to happen, was that my screen share wouldn't work. It has worked every single time, and it's just refusing. You can hear me clicking it. It's just refusing to work. Why is that? And the camera, gears, that's okay. And it is just, I just had it. There we go. Yee. All righty, outstanding. All right, so you should be seeing my screen. And that's you. There we go. Home. Okay, answer plus three. Okay, so this is working on what you can do to be an active participant for your English lessons. It's very important to distinguish between an actual lesson and an actual conversation. I have actually had people who have said to me when we're talking, this was in a coffee shop or on the street. I met them and they said, "Oh, thank you. I am happy I could practice my English." No, no, no. When you meet someone and it is not in an English lesson, in an English lesson, yes, thank you for helping me practice my English. In a Skype lesson, in any kind of English teaching situation, yes, thank you. But if you are on an airplane, if you are in a coffee shop, if you are on the street, and you are able to have a conversation with an English speaker, hey, that's real. That's not practicing. Or if you see your teacher after class, maybe you walk to the station together and you're talking, do not say, "Oh, thank you for this extra chance to practice my English." No, 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 no. After class, your teacher is not a teacher. Now, that is maybe an English way of thinking. Perhaps in Japan, after class, your teacher is the teacher and stays the teacher. That is not true for the English language. If you see your teacher outside of class and you speak with your teacher, that is a real conversation. And that should be your opportunity to speak and enjoy it. Not speak and be thinking, "Oh, am I learning something? Am I doing this right?" No, no. When are you going to enjoy English conversation? At some point, you have to distinguish between a lesson and an actual conversation. Distinguishing between a lesson and an actual conversation will give you happy time. Conversation is happy time. Now, a lesson can be happy time too. Truly. But there is a bit of pressure and stress in a language situation. So in an actual conversation, I want you to think, happy time, happy time. This is happy time. And smile, unless you're talking about something sad. All right, great. Let's see if I can get up to the next one here. So another thing you have to realize is that you are not a beginner. You are not a beginner in anything in your life. If you are 25, 26, 27, 35, 45, 55, 65, you are not a beginner in anything. You may be new to something, but you're not a beginner at trying new things. You're not a beginner at learning new things. No, we start at age 5 and 6. New things. From the time you are a baby, baby, you are learning new things. From the time you were born, you are learning new things. In all aspects of your life, you are not a beginner. So start having confidence. Start feeling strong. Because, you know, at some point, we're all going to die. And when you die, do you want to say, "Oh man, I thought I was a beginner for so long, but I wasn't"? No, no, no. It's time now to stop being a beginner and to start being advanced. advanced learning strategies, advanced thinking. It's very, very important. I love this picture. It's cute. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is, now, whether it's good or bad, whether it's American culture, thumbs up or thumbs down, British culture, thumbs up or thumbs down, Canadian culture, thumbs up or thumbs down, Chinese culture, Korean culture, French culture, thumbs up, thumbs down, it doesn't matter. The important point is that your culture impacts how you learn English. Your culture has a very strong influence because that is your beginning, that is your start. Now, because you are not a beginner, you can look at your culture and say, oh, okay, I see. That's my culture. Okay, well, for this situation, I can change that. I can start thinking differently, and that's okay. That is what I need to do in this situation. So even if you're in a company or if you're traveling, anything, you have to look and say, ooh, is this my culture and is it useful? Is this idea not helping me? Very important. In Japan, I have to say to myself, let me see. Oh, oh my God, I hope I'm on. There was an error loading your app. You have to cancel. Okay. So in Japan, now I'm an American, and it was give your opinion, talk, be strong, be loud, be this. But in Japan, when I am in a Japanese situation, I'm fairly quiet. I'm fairly, That's the Japanese style, and that's okay. I'm so happy with that, you know. But now in this situation, can I use my American culture, or in this situation, should I use the Japanese culture? And that's what you need to do for learning English. That's so important. Okay, back to screen share. I can't believe I took screen share off when it was so difficult to get on, but I did. Start screen share. All right, great. Okay, so that's important. How is your culture impacting what you do? Now, you know, it's so interesting, I think, the cultures and values of American English or Canadian or British or Australian or New Zealand English, they're all quite different. But the one thing we do have in common is that we talk, we speak, we give our opinion, and we look at each other as equals. I think that was really more so in Canada, New Zealand, and Australia and America. Britain had quite a strong class system that of course the United States has some kind of hierarchy. We're animals, and animals do that. It's just, for whatever reason, it's the way that we are. But our system you've always been able to go to the top in the United States. That's the American dream. Australia and New Zealand tend to be the same way. I think Canada also. But for example, our healthcare and our politics are different. But the way that we express ourselves in English, it's fairly common. Our words may be different. Our expressions may be different. Lift, elevator. I can think of, the first floor is the ground floor. But basically, interacting with people as equals is our culture. Now in Japan, it's been quite different. You know, you've had a group culture. You were closed for 300 years. The population was fairly tightly controlled, and everything is fairly uniform. Whereas in the United States, it's like, you have a new idea? What's your new idea? Give me your new idea. In the United States, it's quick, 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 fast, 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 fast. Change, 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 change. Looking for opportunities to go up, 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 up. Because the individual has a chance to succeed within a company, within a group culture, but within a culture, individual bringing to the company to make the company as a group expand. So those are some differences that you need to be aware of for learning English. So what you need to ask yourself is, you know, why are you learning English? What do you want to do? And so one of the things that you need to do is to get your mindset into that of an English speaker's mindset, into a native speaker's mindset, which is giving answer plus answers and giving as much information as possible. So you need to figure out, what is your target? You know, what are you focusing on? And needing a flexible mindset for learning English also. Let's see if I can get down here. All right, very good. And so that works with your goals, making sure that you know what your goals are. If you have clear and specific goals for what you want to achieve in the lesson, tell your teacher what you hope to be able to do in English conversation at the end of 3 months or 6 months or 1 year. Having your goals is very important. Your goals, and that's the worksheet that we had. I believe I have a picture. You should have gotten this worksheet. And this worksheet was all about goals. And I think I've got it here. Let me see. Let's see here. Sorry about this. Yeah, I can't seem to find it right now. I had it here. But this worksheet that you should have gotten is for your goals. Planning is really important, and understanding why you are learning English and what you hope to achieve that's essential for helping you become better at whatever you want to become better at. It's your GPS. It's your GPS for learning. And so make sure you take the time to fill out this worksheet. Make sure you take the time to do this worksheet. All right, very good. But Katie, oh my goodness, Katie, what if I don't know what I want to achieve? Shouldn't the teacher know? Shouldn't the teacher know what I want to do? No, 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 no. The teacher has no idea. The teacher doesn't know. The teacher can do many different subjects with you. But if you have specific goals that you want to achieve, especially in your Skype lesson, if you're having a one-on-one lesson, you need to be strong and you need to be clear, and you need to let the teacher know what you would like to focus on, and ask the teacher if there is a possibility of being able to focus on that. Yeah, give your teacher a gift. Be clear about what you want to achieve. Once the teacher knows what you want to learn, they'll help you achieve your goal. And that is beautiful. That's where the magic happens. That's where the box that was closed up gets open, and then you shine. You can shine once your goals are really, really clear about how you want to learn English. Great. Yeah, and if you don't know what your goals are, you need to find out. But Katie, I don't know. Then you better find out. You had better know what your goals are. Now I have the rest of this in Japanese. Sorry. Oh, you know what I can do? Here we go. This is great. This will work with it. This is easier. Great. Okay, good. Yeah. So, but if you don't know, well, find out. Find out what your goals are. Make sure that you know what your goals are, because it's important for you to know what your mindset is. Do you have a passive mindset? Do you have an active mindset? Make sure you understand the difference. This is very American thinking. Taking action, not being passive. Boo, 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 yay, yay, yay. You want to have an active mindset. You want to know what your focus is for what you're doing. Now, there are some things that you can do to, let me see here. Yeah. You can make some requests to your teacher. Make sure I've got these here. You can definitely make some requests to your teacher in your lesson, especially if it's a private lesson. Even if it's not a private lesson, sometimes in a class, the teacher will say, does anyone have anything they want to study today? Is there anything special you would like me to do today? Hey, truly, if your teacher is asking you that question, if your teacher is asking you about that, have something ready for your teacher. There are many things that you can do to add. You can make a request. You can make a request, which is so fabulous. American teachers love requests. They love it because it feels like participation. It feels like the student will actually get what they want, which is not a Japanese way of learning. It is just not a Japanese way of learning. So, have some requests. Listening. You can ask your teacher, hey, teacher, I'm going to ask you a question, and would you please talk for maybe 1 minute on it? And then I'm going to time myself responding to you for 1 minute. That is a fabulous way to improve your listening. Have the teacher talk. Ask the teacher a question. Have the teacher talk. And then for your learning, you respond with 1 minute of talking about what your teacher said. That's a great way to improve your listening. And you can do that in a classroom situation or in a Skype situation. Now, the other thing is for speaking. With speaking, have a topic prepared. Tell the teacher, oh, I have a topic prepared. I would like to talk about volcanoes. I would like to talk about learning English. I would like to talk about rainy season. I would like to talk about my vacation. May I set my timer for 1 minute, or may I set my timer for 2 minutes and speak nonstop? And please listen and then comment, and then I'll comment back. This is being really active with what you want to learn, whether it's speaking. You can take and ask the teacher to make corrections. When you're working with a speaking practice, tell the teacher you've got a topic, speak that you're going to speak, and you want the teacher to make corrections. Please make corrections and let's have some conversation, but then please I want to talk about it again and correct my mistakes. That's a great way for you to get some grammar help. Not by, you can do grammar exercises at home. There are so many online sites that will help you with your grammar. But if you have a teacher with you, then do some actual speaking. Speak about a topic. Have the teacher take notes. Have the teacher find some of your mistakes. Have the teacher correct your mistakes. And then speak again on the same topic, and you correct your mistakes when you're speaking. That is a great way to get speaking grammar help with your teacher. And you're getting conversation practice. Another way to do that is with vocabulary. Let's see how we do this here. There, vocabulary. So if, for example, you have studied 3 vocabulary words for the week, then the same thing. Tell your teacher you want to have a conversation, a 1-minute conversation on it, or a 1-minute nonstop speaking on it. These are ways to be really active in your Skype lessons, or in your group lessons, or in your in-person private lessons. And remember, I will be giving you these worksheets. And then, of course, conversation, just tell your teacher, hey, I just want to talk. I just want to have a conversation and just keep the conversation going nonstop. But notice. Sorry. You have a listening aspect you can focus on, a speaking aspect you can focus on for grammar mistakes, a vocabulary aspect you can focus on, and then conversation. Those are 4 different parts of English that you can study to improve your English on many levels, and at the same time be using answer plus nonstop speaking in every aspect of it. That's what I'm so excited about, is directing Japanese learners of English. Yes, go ahead, focus on listening, focus on grammar, focus on vocabulary, but include conversation with your topics, with your stories, with your opinions, not memorizing. Excellent. So in a group lesson, a way that you can use Answer Plus Plus is to have your notebook. Have your notebook with you. And if the teacher gives a topic, do your Answer Plus Plus. So if there's something really like your teacher says, oh, how was your weekend? Right. Good. The topic is weekend. The topic is weekend. Good. I went shopping. I met my friend for lunch. Excellent. I cleaned. My house looks beautiful. I'm very happy. Now, this is all weekend. The topic is weekend. So-so. I got my results back. I didn't get the job. I have to look for a new job. This is just doing an Answer Plus Plus to whatever topic your teacher gives you. And then you can very easily do a mind map while your teacher is talking and explaining the conversation topic. Quickly jot this all out, because when the other person in your class is speaking, you want to be listening. Do not be thinking about what you're going to say. You miss the whole point of conversation. So very simply, when your teacher gives the topic, do an answer plus plus, do a mind map. It takes 2 minutes once you've practiced. Then you're free. You're available to listen, wholeheartedly listen to the person who is speaking, and to give an answer plus plus comment to that person and enjoy hearing what that person has to say. So these are just some ideas for how you can really improve and enjoy any conversation you're in or any English lesson that you're in. It's very exciting. I'm excited for, where Japan is headed with English conversation, and getting rid of the shy and the scared and moving into, yeah, hey, I'm not a beginner. I am not a beginner. I've been studying this for a long time. I know what I want. I know who I want to be as an English speaker. Have a 3-month goal, a 6-month goal, a 1-year goal. Very important when you're looking to reach new levels in anything. In anything. That's the truth. Well, it's my truth. All right, excellent. Let me see if there are any questions or comments. I've been doing a lot of talking, and I really appreciate everyone being here. I love sharing this stuff with all of you, and I thank you for taking the time. Oh, how many of these do I have? I don't know. All right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm looking for, there it is. All right, yay. Okay, Windows, there we go, great. Okay, good. So learning language is learning to, the culture too, yes, oh my gosh. That is a great point. I love that, Yoshiko. Yes, that's exactly right. Oh, my English is easy to hear. I'm so glad. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, no screen. Well, I hope you had screen share. Okay, good. Yay. Okay, so most of these Skype lessons are 25 minutes a lesson. Every time I meet a new teacher, we introduce ourselves, and next thing we find that it's already close to the end of time. Thanks to this, I became good at introducing myself. Ha ha ha. Okay, I'm going to take this very seriously. And this will not be easy. This is what I recommend you do. Set your timer. The teacher does not have to know that you have a timer. Allow 2 minutes for the introduction. And if it continues, what I want you to do is I want you to say, hey, look, thank you so much. It's a pleasure meeting you. I actually have some very specific learning that I want to do today. I learned 3 new vocabulary words this week, and I would like to use them with you in a conversation. It's fine, and smile. Smile when you do it. Oh, hey, thank you. I'm fine with the introduction. We don't need to do too much of an introduction. I do a lot of introductions with my Skype teachers, and what I'd really like to do is I'd like to focus on listening. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and I would like you to answer my questions. I have a timer. If you could take 30 seconds or 1 minute to answer my question, and then I'm going to respond back to you with what I heard. I want to make sure that I heard it correctly because I'm working on my listening. So 25 minutes is not long. And if a student does not take control of the English lesson, the teacher will wander. The teacher will wander. But if you can learn and have it out on paper and understand too that trying this new approach with your Skype teacher or with another teacher, you're going to feel difficult at first. That's okay. Just take baby steps. If it goes on for too long and you look at your clock and 15 minutes have passed, then say, okay, I have 10 minutes. What do I want to do? Okay, this is what I want to do. And then tell your teacher. But I am telling you, we go back to that box and the top that was open and the stars that were coming out. Your teacher is so thankful if you have a plan. So happy to help you with what you want help with. If you don't tell your teacher what you want help with, your teacher will just give them to you. And teachers do a lot of teacher talk. So you have to be prepared to listen. And you also have to be prepared to very nicely say, oh, thank you so much. I'd like to talk now. That's okay. Oh, thank you. That's so interesting. I have something to say. Yes. Prepare for the lessons. Yes, Suzuki-san, prepare for the lessons. Yes, unless you only want conversation. If you only want conversation, then you don't have to prepare. But be prepared to be listening a lot. Be prepared in conversation to jump in and take time to give your opinion, and be prepared to use your techniques so that you can keep the conversation going. I know that I tell you, I am a thinker, and I've been thinking and watching Japanese people take lessons for over 20 years. And I see very little improvement in how Japanese people speak English. And that is why I am here to say I am changing the way Japanese people approach English. I'm changing the way Japanese people speak English. And I'm changing the level of enjoyment to a much higher level of enjoyment for English conversation. Because you're in testing mode a lot of times. Yeah, prepare for your lessons. And those four pieces of advice that I have for you, and I will send that PDF out to you. Those pieces of advice, the requests that you can make to your teacher. Oh, hey, I'd like to practice some vocabulary. These are the words that I want to practice today. I'm going to set my timer and I'm going to speak for 1 minute on it. And then also I'd like some grammar help. So if you could help me when you hear me speaking, if you could make a note and then tell me the mistake I made, and then I'm going to say it again. I'm going to set my timer and I'm going to talk about it again. Yes, you do have to request, because the teacher is not a mind reader. The teacher doesn't know what your goal is. So one request you could make to your teacher is, I have a goal. My goal is to learn 20 new words this month. Can you help me learn them? A timer is a good idea, especially for speaking, because I find that Japanese people tend to give one word or one sentence answers. They don't know how to give long answers. And 1 minute, in my classes, in my Answer Plus Plus online classes, we start with 30 seconds for the timer. And because of the preparation we've done, and because of the mind mapping that we've done, everyone wants 1 minute to speak. Then everyone wants 2 minutes to speak. These are Japanese people saying, I have more to say. I have more to say. There's more on my mind map. I have more to say. Oh my gosh. Woohoo! I feel great. And that's why I recommend my Answer Plus Plus online classes 100%. They're great. We work the preparation, and it's all with your material. All of it's your material. It's not from a book. It's not from a program. It's all your conversation stuff. And you learn in the class then how to do it outside of class. You don't need me to do my 3-step method. You can do the 3-step method easily. Now, it helps to take a class and to be pushed, and I push, but other than that, you don't need it. Yes, mind mapping. So my 3-step lesson is, and let's see if I can let's see if I have something I can share with you here. The 3-step lesson, in my workbook, you should be able to find the 3-step lesson. If you don't have the workbook, I'll have that sent out also in a link tomorrow or Monday, so that you can find out what my 3-part lesson is. But basically, I can show you if you go to my homepage. Monday is Answer Plus Plus. Wednesday is mind mapping, and is nonstop speaking, 30-second nonstop speaking. So actually, I am going to do that in just a few minutes. So you are able to watch me as I do that, because I'm going to do it right here. I'll use the screen share so that I can get it done. Well, oh my goodness, I went over the time. I had no idea. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here for this long. I appreciate it. Yes, I will be sending out the PDFs, and in your English lessons, have fun in your conversations. If you have any more questions or comments, let me take a look. Other than that, I will say goodbye. Let me just check this here again. Thank you very much, everyone. Oh, find the homepage. I can put my link to my homepage there for you. Let me see. Yes, I can put the link to the homepage for you. Whoops. Blog. There we go. Okay, here we go. And I can put this right in this little chat box if I find it. I think I clicked off of it. I clicked off of it. That's hilarious. All right. No, there we go. I found it. Okay. Let me see if I can post something here. There we go. Oh, blog English with Katie. Well, that didn't work. I don't know why that didn't work. Great. Yeah, so if you have any more questions or any comments, I'd be happy to answer those for you. Here is my web page. There you go, Suzuki-san. There's my web page right there. So again, thank you everyone for being here. I really, really appreciate it. It's nice to see everyone. And this is a lot of fun. It's fun because people have questions all the time about how to become a better communicator in English, how to be a better speaker in English, how to learn grammar, and I say I am not grammar Katie, I am conversation Katie. So if you see mistakes on my blog, or if you see mistakes, then that's my quirky personality. I like talking. All right. Well, that's it for tonight. I'm going to right now do my blog right now. So you're welcome to stay and watch me do my blog, or you can sign off. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. Bye. All right. Yeah. So now I'm going to do my blog. And let me get to it. This is for Saturday. Let me put this down here. There. Okay. And we'll go for the mind mapping. Okay. Okay. I'll get my timer. There we go. Okay. So we had blog. Wednesday was mind mapping, and Monday is our Answer Plus Plus. And this week we worked with Monday Yuck. So I'm going to begin the recording for, let's see if I can get this here. File new, okay. All right, there we go. Welcome to Answer Plus Plus Saturday. My name is Katie Adler, and it is time for our 30-second speaking. Excellent. So this week we worked with I hate Mondays. I have the Monday blues. Ugh, it's Monday. Monday, yuck. It's Monday, how depressing. And I had my Answer Plus Plus for Monday. I wake up groggy. Sometimes Sunday is busy. With fun, I feel like I go nonstop. Then what I did was Wednesday, I made the mind map. And the mind map is going to help me speak. Now, what we'll do is we have 30 seconds that we'll do with our timer. We'll set the timer for 30 seconds. I have it set. And we'll do it 3 times. And I'm going to start with rainy. And then I'm going to go to Sunday. Then I'm going to go Mondays. And each time I'll start with rainy and go to Sunday and not all Mondays. Here I go. Set, start. Mondays, yuck. Most Mondays are really rainy. There are too many cars on Saturday and Sunday. And I have read and I've gotten emails that this causes rain. Now, I don't drive. I like public transportation. The public transportation in Japan is marvelous. I absolutely love it. Sundays, I am really... Okay. Number 2, Mondays, yuck. Now, Mondays are really rainy a lot of times. I've heard it's because there are too many cars. Now, I don't drive. I take public transportation. The public transportation in Japan is wonderful. I love the train. The bus, I get a little sick sometimes. I usually read an email on the transportation. Now, Sundays, I'm usually busy cleaning, meeting friends, and I just start to unwind, so Monday is yuck. Okay, all right. Okay, we'll start again with rainy. Number 3, start. Mondays, yuck. Mondays are rainy. There are too many cars, I've heard, so it causes rain. Now, I don't drive. I take public transportation. I love the public transportation in Japan. I usually read an email. Sundays are pretty busy. I clean, I meet friends. I just start to unwind, and then it's Monday. Yuck. It makes it hard. But not all Mondays are bad. Holidays are on Monday, and so that can be nice. All right. So there you have it. That is using our Answer Plus Plus Basics, where we had not all Mondays, rainy, Sundays are busy, and we made the mind map, and then we did our 30-second times 3 nonstop speaking. All right, everybody, have a good one. Bye. All right, so that's how I do my Answer Plus Plus Saturday. This is Mondays. Monday. Yuck. Save. And I'll make this an MP3. And then I can put that on my website and you can listen to that as many times as you like. Excellent. So that is a quick look at the Answer++ basics with the mind mapping and with the 30-second non-stop speaking practice. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. I enjoy it. I actually have become a better speaker myself doing all of this practice. So that's a great thing. All right. All right. Well, have a great evening. Have a great whatever. And enjoy your summer. Enjoy everything. I'll be having more webinars. Oh, my goodness. That's right. Next, oh, I use both for my handwritten or PC. Thank you. Thank you, Sho. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I use both. I use the handwritten and I use the Answer++. Am I off? I can never tell. I should still be going. Yeah. For some reason. Okay, good. Yeah, it's there. Okay, I think this is still going. Yeah, I use both. I use handwritten and I use the computer. So you can use whatever you would like to. Yoshiko, that's a big, I don't know, Yoshiko, if you had anything there. Good question, Yuko. You are also welcome. Excellent. Okay, well, bye. Thank you. If there are any more questions, I'm happy to answer them. Oh, God, I didn't mean to ignore that user. Yeah, you can use anything that you want. Oh, Suzuki-san, you're very welcome. I'm happy that you could catch my voice. That's wonderful. That kind of feedback helps me a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great evening. Yoshiko, for some reason, it looks like what you're writing isn't showing up. It's empty for two of the places where you've written something, but there's nothing there. Let me refresh my page. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with that. All right. Okay, well, take care. Have a great evening. And thank you so much again for joining me tonight.